Live from Hazard, Kentucky, this is Jammin John's Wrestling News. Here's your news for New Year's Day, 2019. We start off with some breaking news in the professional wrestling world on the latest edition of Being the Elite. The rumored All Elite Wrestling promotion was officially confirmed with new logos for the promotion and a Double or Nothing event being revealed. So folks, it is true, All Elite Wrestling is alive. And regarding the new All Elite Wrestling promotion, Dave Meltzer of F4WOnline.com noted that Chris Jericho is on the radar but hasn't signed a contract yet. At this time, it appears that Cody Rhodes is the only name confirmed to be under contract, but more should be revealed soon. Here is what Meltzer noted about the situation, courtesy of RingsideNews.com. AEW may announce some guys for contracts. You know, I don't know who's going to be announced and who's not as far as contracts goes. Like I said, the Young Bucks are not signed at this minute. Cody is as far as everybody else. The guys who you're thinking are all in talks. What happens remains to be seen. As of right now, there is no television deal yet, but there have reportedly been offers, and executives were impressed with the All-In event. AEW also announced a rally for January 8th in Jacksonville, Florida. It's also interesting to note that WWE SmackDown Live is taking place on the same day, just down the street from the rally. So very interesting stuff right there. And on the topic of AEW, Ryan Satin of ProWrestlingSheet.com noted the following about the roles that Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks will be having with the new promotion. Ryan Satin tweeted on Twitter, "A reliable source told me a few weeks ago that Cody would be the executive producer of AEW events and the possible TV show, and the Bucks would be the bookers, with other members of BTE serving in backstage roles like agents. I'm assuming that hasn't changed in the weeks since." Ryan Satin followed this tweet up with another tweet saying, "I also know of some popular WWE wrestlers watching what happens with All Elite Wrestling very closely, as they're unhappy creatively and looking for a change of scenery." All Elite Wrestling also has some merchandise available on ProWrestlingTees.com. So there you have it. All Elite Wrestling has been confirmed. It is alive. And this right here is very big. There has been so many people ever since the announcement was made last night feel as though that for the first time in like 25 years or 24 years that the WWE has competition like they did with WCW, because you got like a lot of people in the WWE that is unhappy with their creative role and that they'll try to like jump ship over to AEW. A lot of other wrestling fans have been saying that there's a talent war that's happening between New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, WWE, and AEW, because apparently AEW and New Japan aren't coming to terms on a working relationship, and the same thing with Ring of Honor. Of course, this is all rumors. You know, All Elite Wrestling just got announced. They haven't had their first event yet or anything like that. They're a brand new promotion. However, I do feel as though, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, it's not a fact, that AEW will become a big deal. I really do think that. I could see some people from WWE, once their contracts are up, going over to AEW and starting new there, and I think that would be really good for them if they're not happy with the WWE, you know. So I think it's a great thing. All Elite Wrestling is, I think, going to change pro wrestling in 2019, and really can't wait to see what they do. I'm really happy to see what they do, and I really hope that they get a really good television deal, because I would love to watch them on TV whenever they would show up on TV. So, man, what a time for pro wrestling. I don't know if it's, I guess you could say, in my opinion, yeah, it could be competition between the two. But like I said, we still got a long ways to go. This thing just got announced. We'll just have to sit back and see what happens. But I'm really excited for All Elite Wrestling. SmackDown Live stars Zelina Vega shot down a rumor that she recently suffered a concussion. Zelina Vega tweeted on Twitter, "Guys, this is exactly why you should take everything you read on the internet with a grain of salt. I am not concussed. I am very healthy. See you all tonight on SmackDown Live." So there you have it. Nothing's wrong with Zelina Vega. She's doing A-OK. Also, 205 Live General Manager Drake Maverick reacted to the news that DJZ is no longer part of the Impact Wrestling roster. DJZ tweeted on New Year's Eve, At midnight tonight, I will be a free agent for the first time in 7 years, and 2019 seems like the perfect time to be available for whatever new opportunities may come my way. Drake Maverick responded to DJZ's tweet with just a simple thinking emoji. And finally, here on Jammin' John's Wrestling News, on a recent edition of Busted Open Radio, WWE legend Bubba Ray Dudley commented on John Cena possibly winning his 17th world title at WrestleMania. Bubba Ray Dudley said, "There is going to be a large portion of wrestling fans who might not want to see John win since they don't want to see Ric Flair's record broken. Listen, it's tied right now, so the best way to get out of that is to have Flair endorse it. You have that final sit down between John Cena and Ric Flair where John is torn whether or not he really wants to do this. Does he really want to break the record out of respect for Rick? Then Rick is the one who talks to him and smacks him in the face and tells him, you gotta go out there and break that record. When he wins, Ric Flair hands him the championship. That's a mega moment. That's a WrestleMania moment. Thanks to WrestleZone.com for the transcription." That is your news for New Year's Day 2019. Check back here tomorrow for another Jammin' John's Wrestling News Flash Briefing on Amazon Alexa devices, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, and iTunes. Follow me on Twitter at John Caldwell, JONCOLWELL. Follow me on Instagram, the Jammin' John. If you'd like to sponsor Jammin' John's Wrestling News or you're a wrestling promotion wanting to get your next big event out, you can email me, jzcaldwell@gmail.com. That's JZCOLWELL@gmail.com. Big shout out to Ryan Hurdle and Tony Nelson for subscribing to my Patreon. You too can subscribe to me by going to patreon.com/jamminjohn. I have free packages on there ranging from free to $7. Not a whole lot of money. I would really appreciate it if you supported me a little bit financially. Once again, that's patreon.com/jamminjohn. This is Jammin' John saying thanks, goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.